Hi guys, trying a different angle today, just seeing how it goes. Yeah, so what you're looking at here is quite a tired face. So yesterday we, Team Brim, excuse me, we took part in the colour run in Wembley, London yesterday, which was pretty darn cool, and I thought I'd just do like a bit of a vlog about it. So right at the very beginning of this year, I did a video showing my my setup of my planners and which planners I keep falling off the edge of the bed, which planners I was going to be using for the year. And I talked about in that video about tracking my fitness, because I talked at the beginning of the year about that I wanted to get into running, and one of my my goals for the year is I wanted to start running and take part in a run of some kind. So I kind of talked about that at the beginning of the year and showed you how I was tracking that and how I was going to get into my fitness and stuff. And then the year's kind of gone on, and I haven't really talked much about it, because it's kind of a bit of a personal journey, really. A journey of kind of like discovering myself and, you know, stuff like that. So I didn't really talk about it that much. And when I didn't even really talk about it when I changed over into my traveller's notebook. I kind of briefly touched on it a little bit when I talked about I was using a insert in there to kind of my you insert, which was looking at that I was going to do something for myself every single day. Something to look after me in terms of my mental health and you know, like my mental health and well-being, or physical, and some of those things were as simple as a meditation or a bubble bath, or indulging in reading a magazine or a book for half an hour, and other times it was physical exercise like yoga or going for a walk or going for a run or something. And I've been trying to keep up with that as much as possible, which all has led well, the mental health side of stuff is still going on, and obviously I will still keep trying on my physical journey, my physical exercise journey, which does also play a huge part in your mental well-being as well. But yeah, it all led to this Sunday. One of my goals and aspirations was to take part in a run, and I've always liked the look of the colour run. The colour run always looks like it would be loads of fun to do. And yeah, this weekend we did it. It wasn't until I was at the colour run and I was like, do you know what, I should have vlogged today. And John was like, oh well, you still could. And I was like, well, we were halfway through, and it was like, oh, you know, I won't vlog now because it's kind of lost context. But I thought I would just sort of do like a roundup summary vlog, and just kind of talk through, really. Excuse me. This is not actually as nice as it looked in the supermarket, but it's liquid. It's this, can you see? It's green tea, apple and elderflower, and I thought that was going to be really nice. It's not that nice, but I'm thirsty. So it was in Wembley, and if you've never done a colour run, basically my summary is do it. Don't let anything hold you back in this world. There's always going to be something. I'm not a skinny mini. We know this already. But don't let anything about your physical body put you off doing something you want to do like that. That's what I'm going to say, like, hands down right now. The colour run particularly, I mean, I've never done any other runs. This was my first one. But I have to say it was a very inclusive event. There were men, women and children there from all walks of life. There were people there of many ages. We saw a lady going round, she was holding a happy 70th birthday balloon. There were little children there. There were some older participants there. There were people with varying ranges of disabilities. We saw a couple of people who were using walking sticks or crutches, and there were also a couple of wheelchair users taking part as well. And it was a very inclusive event, and it was just really nice to see everybody coming together and kind of like supporting each other. There were some people who ran like a marathon. There were some people who ran. There were lots of other people who were basically doing the run to the level of their capability and fitness. So there were people who ran part and walked part. There were some people who walked the entire thing. So if you don't let it, if you're really concerned about, I can't enter it because I can't run 5k, I wouldn't worry. There were plenty of people who walked round. Now, I'm going to say we did not run the entire way. We ran as much as we possibly could. I think we prepared, but running in the environment that I'm used to, it was totally different. For a start, there were a couple of inclines, which I'm so not used to. I run very much on flat, and it was a hot day. It was quite hot, and you get caught up in everything, and it was kind of like, I don't know, it was quite tough. Like today, I'm really, really aching today, crazy aching. So we ran in a team. There was me, John's brother, and his wife, so my sister-in-law. John's brother had a hamstring issue, so we all stayed together as a team. We entered as a team, we did it as a team, we stayed together. You don't need to feel bad about that. There were people there with all shapes, sizes, disabilities, everything. As I say, it was very inclusive, so don't let that put you off. Don't think, I can't do it because if I walk, everyone's going to be looking at me. Not at all. So just go for it. We all got given, when you signed up, you got sent your race pack. And in the race pack was a white t-shirt with the colour run written on it, and it was really, really fab to see that absolutely everybody taking part was wearing these white t-shirts. And so you just saw like a sea of white t-shirts. There were 18,000 people taking part, and you just saw this massive sea of white t-shirts. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We got a wristband, which I'm still wearing mine. I need to cut it off. But my wristband, I absolutely I love, and I might not take it off. It's a ribbon one, and it says, I am healthy, I am happy, I am me. And it's got colours on it, and I just really like the wristband. We also got temporary tattoos, which I put one on my face, but it did come off, so that was good. We got temporary tattoos, we got face paint, we got a sweatband. I think that was it. So we, obviously donned everything to wear. Really, really well organised. And it was round, it didn't go through Wembley Stadium, but it kind of went out and around the stadium, sort of in the industrial estate, which is a little bit pants. It would have been nice to run a bit through the stadium itself, but we didn't. And it was just, and the buzz, the atmosphere, they call it the happiest 5k on the planet, and it is so the atmosphere was just buzzing. So right at the very beginning, there's this warm-up stage, and they've got a lady on the stage doing this aerobics so people can get warmed up. There was loads of music playing. Everyone, the buzz, it was just amazing. The buzz of people, and everyone was just really happy and stuff. It was really nice just to soak up all the buzz of everything. Every 1k were the colour stations. There was a little bit of a bottleneck at the colour stations, and you could run through them, but then you didn't get any colour on you. So leading up to the colour stations was a bit of you kind of had to walk and almost queue to go through the colour stations, and that's when you got pelted with the colour. So that was good. So that was every 1k that you got pelted with colour. They had an amazing band. I think that was about 2k. There was a band which was really good. It kind of helped cheer you on, and then just after halfway there were a load more cheerers, because like a lot of people did it and raised money for the NSPCC, and the NSPCC were there like cheering people on, which was really nice. And then when you finished, you got like, there's so much colour. My face, I'm going to show you loads of photos. My face, I seem to have picked up like a little moustache, which was really weird. But when I got home and I took my headband off, I had this line, and I didn't realise that where all the colours had mixed, because my face had sort of gone brown with all the different colours. It was really weird, and I took my headband off and I just had this line of all my colours. But I did seem to have quite a prominent moustache. And yeah, at the end we got more colour, and there was just loads going on. It was really busy, so we didn't kind of look round. There was like loads of sponsors there, like Skittles and Capri Sun and stuff. But the queues are just crazy for everything, so we didn't go. We didn't do anything like that. But yeah, we had an absolute blast, had a really, really good time, and just genuinely encourage any of you guys who think that you might like to do a run to just do it. You know, what have you got to lose? Nothing. No one there was judging anyone. I was really worried, like, you know, that everyone there would be like super skinny and super athletic, but they weren't. There were loads of people there of different body shapes, different levels of fitness, and everyone was there. Just they weren't interested. People weren't interested in what everyone else was doing. They were there to have fun and to enjoy themselves. So yeah, highly recommend the colour run, and highly recommend that you do something. If you want to do a run, that you just go out there and do it. Choose one. There's loads of different ones that go on around the country, and different. It's not just the colour run. There's loads of different stuff. Like brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they did a zombie run once. I know that I've seen like reindeer runs where everyone dresses up as reindeers. Just choose something and just go for it and have fun and have a blast. Yeah, that's my little roundup vlog of the colour run. See you later.